So we can officially cut Chloe off. Good. Hi and welcome to my channel. I'm Alli Fitz and I'm back with another video. And if you're new here, hello, I love you already. Make sure you slap that subscribe button to become part of the FITZFAM today. We pretty lit, it's true. And once you've done that, make sure to follow my social medias over here to stay connected with your girl. And turn on those post notifications so you know all the tea first. Speaking of tea, if y'all did not know, my music is now available on all the streaming platforms. So make sure you buying, streaming, and downloading today. Otherwise, we are judging. We're judging now. And check out the merch at outfitswithaz.art. I just got me a phone case. It's in the mail. It should be in the mail on its way. I'm excited. And you can get you one too. But now that self-promo is out of the way, it's time to get back in the episode. It's been a couple days. You know, Bonnie knows. Miles is mad at me. Chloe get on my nerves. You know, the usual. Another flashback. I always say it. Don't worry, butterfly. I'll take the fall. Well, what do you two have to say for yourselves? We were just studying, Principal Beasley, that's all. You looked a little too close to be just studying. Gianna has a math quiz next period and really wants an A. My grades are very important to me, Principal Beasley. Usually, skipping class gets you 2-day detention and a call to your parents. No, please, my mom will never let me see the light of day again if she finds out. Don't get her in trouble. It was my fault. You can call my parents and blame it all on me. Since it's your first offense, I guess I'll let it slide. But I don't want to see this happen again, so maybe you two should just stay away from each other. Oh, no, couldn't if we tried. True. Episode 23, I leave him alone because he does not like me right now. Guys, there's only 30 episodes on here right now, and we're on 23. We're getting close to the end. This is sad. Trigger warning, ooh. Guys, trigger warning, just to let you know as well. You don't want to be around me, but you also don't like when I ignore you. So what exactly do you want from me, Miles? I want you to love me because I love you, Gianna. I've been in love with you since the 2nd grade and I'm sick and tired of hiding it. I don't know what it is about you, but I've just always known that you were the person I needed. The person I wanted to spend the rest of my life with, and I haven't stopped thinking about it since. Even after you left and I sat by the phone waiting for your call that never came. Even when I hate you. Even when you make my blood boil. I love you, Gianna. I love you. Miles, nah, it's perfectly fine. I get it. You don't feel the same and never have. But I can't hold it in anymore. I can't play these stupid, pathetic games with you. So just leave me alone. Wait, no. I don't need any more people in my life that I can't trust. Yeah, I remember this very, very, very clearly. And then the blue butterfly. Miles. That date went terribly. And back at work. Love that for me. A few weeks later. Okay. Excuse me. This is getting ridiculous. It shouldn't take this long to make a few pancakes. Sorry, we're short-staffed. I'll have your food out for you in a second. Make it quick before I write this place a nasty review. Tony, where are those pancakes? We're about to get another 1-star rating, and you know how Roy gets about those. Well, he can blame himself. I have to make another batch because he said there wasn't enough blueberries. You again? I hope you're here to help us with inventory and not to pester me for information again. I just need to know. I've told you the same thing every day for the last 2 weeks. I'm covering her shifts until further notice. That's all you're getting out of me. At least tell me she's okay and somewhere safe and sticking to her plan with Daniel. But didn't you tell her to leave you alone? Oh, I was angry. I didn't think she'd listen. She never listens to me any other time. You can't just use your anger for an excuse for everything. You told her to leave you alone, and now you got what you want. So deal with it. Let it go. I can't do that. You know, everyone's always talking about Gia's insecurities. Maybe it's you who needs to work on their trust issues. Got him. And then skated off like it was nothing. I miss her even more than you do, Miles. Not possible. I never thought I would, but she brings so much needed brightness to paradise. We have to find a way to get her back. I regret being so hard on her. Everyone was. Me too, Roy. Me too. You told her to leave you alone and she listened. Now you mad. Any word on tape? That dog practically ripped his arm off. They had to sew it back together. He'll be down for a while. So it'll be just us at the next meeting. Someone said they saw you talking to the cops. Oh, Would that have something to do with all these unnecessary questions? Uh-oh.
Tell them to get their eyes checked. Couldn't have been me.
Oh, she lying? Hey, Pat, the guy we sent to watch your wife just texted me. You might want to get home. Something's going down. Shit, what now? Oh, something's going down, y'all. Get your tea. Oh, she burning clothes on the front lawn. Wow, with the cigarette in hand. I can't believe I've been such a fool. Are those my clothes? Bonnie, what the F is going on? Get back. Don't you come any closer or I'll grand slam your head right off your shoulders. Oh, honey, sweetheart, tell me what's wrong. Is this over Shayla? Because I've already ended it. You have nothing to worry about. She meant nothing to me. My God, you self-centered pig. This isn't about your latest side piece. I don't give a crap where you stick that thing as long as it's not anywhere near me. This is about what you've done to Miles. Here we go again. What did that rat tell you? Leave him alone. Ah, come on, Bonnie. You've lost your mind. You know Miles always tries to turn you against me. This is just another way for him to try to get you to leave me. Say another word about my son and I'll end you right here, Patrick. Oh, just calm down and put the bat away. Calm down. Oh, this is calm, honey. Just wait. After this divorce, you'll be wishing you never met me. Divorce? You're not leaving me. Who do you think you are? You don't tell me what I can and can't do anymore. I was so blinded by you that I didn't believe my own son. How could you? How could you just sit there and watch me defend you knowing that you forced him into money laundering? And you tried to kill him. I married a man who tried to have my son killed. I should have your head, you piece of shit. Who told you all this? And why would you believe them over your own husband? I thought you loved me. Well, you also had a side chick, so I don't believe nothing you say. It's not true. You know I don't do that stuff anymore. Don't you lie to me. Our love was never real. Yes, it is. I love you so much, honey. I would never do anything to hurt you. Hurting Miles is hurting me. Give me a chance to make it up to you. We can still take that trip to Rome. I'll go with you. The only trip you're taking is to a prison cell. Got him. Don't you see? Miles is just getting in the way. You're the one who says he's just like his father. At least my husband actually loved me and Miles. He always tried his best for us. Excuse me? Your husband? Have you forgotten who you're married to? I'm your husband. Even with all his issues, he was still 10 times the man you could ever be. Now watch it though, Bonnie, because he could be crazy. He would have done anything for his family. Anything but stay away from the bar. Oh, Patrick, I wouldn't go there if I were you. Getting behind that wheel while drunk is the best thing he could have ever done for you. How dare you compare me to him? He chose the bottle over you. He was a drunk and nothing more. He's better off dead. Oh, what the? This is for making me give up my life for you. Watch it. This is for destroying everything I love. Honey, please. And this, grand slam him. And this is for going after my son. Tell him up. So up, Patrick. You've really lost it. Don't you know I could have my men take you down? That was a big mistake, Bonnie. My only mistake was marrying you. Now get the hell off my lawn. You can't kick me out. This is my home. Not anymore. You'll have nothing left once I'm through with you. Bonnie, please. Should have never messed with my boy. Bonnie ate you up and then hit you with a damn baseball bat. That's none of my business, really. I just wanted to see it unfold. Oh, Daniel. Is it my therapy session? Uh-oh, everybody. Daniel! Sorry, I didn't realize we were meeting in my office today. This can't wait. We have an emergency. Okay, let's not worry too much yet. Whatever it is, we can work through it. Something's not right with Gia. This is the second week in a row she's missing group, and she's ignoring all our texts. Even Jill's getting worried. It's not like her to just not show up, you know? She takes her recovery pretty seriously. Well, I spoke to her mother last week, and she said Gia wasn't feeling well. Maybe she's just come down with a cold. What the heck, Danny boy? I thought you had like 8 degrees in psychology. 2. I have 2 degrees in psychology, Telly. Then you should know that this is serious. Instead of group today, we want to go check on her. I'm not sure that's completely ethical. Who cares about ethics? She's our group sister and she needs us. Yeah, she would never ghost us like this. Something's wrong. I can feel it. Yeah, let's go. I'll try to get a hold of Adora and let her know you're stopping over. But this is a one-time thing. Normal group resumes next week. You got it, Danny boy. Aw, real friends. Or family, real family. I hope Gia's okay. Gia? Oh. Gianna, please open the door. It's been days since we've seen you. You still haven't eaten. I made sure none of the food was touching like you like. Would you like a veggie burger instead? Or I can make you some mac and cheese. I'll use Grandma's recipe. Aww. Poor Gianna. You're worrying me, honey. This is how you got when you... Do I need to call Daniel for an emergency session? Just leave me alone, Ma. I'm not hungry. What do we do, Jen? Do you think she's starting to relapse? I caught her in the kitchen last night eating a spoonful of peanut butter. She's just going through something. Let's not push food on her and just be there for her. We love you, Gianna. Come out when you're ready. We'll watch a movie and then kick Dad's butt in Monopoly. Aw. I was supposed to be done with running, but I didn't know what to do or where to go. I felt helplessly lost at sea, watching my heart float away with the waves. The sorrow consuming my body made me sick to my stomach. Being away made me see that my excitement about going back to Mariposa wasn't all about Arcadia Academy. It was about him. Mariposa wasn't home without Miles. So I ran. I did the thing I wasn't no longer supposed to do and ran to the only place where I knew I would be welcome. Go see what it is. I think someone broke in. Who's there? Mama? Daddy? Gianna? What are you doing driving all this way at this time of night? I'm sorry for showing up like this. I just need you guys. Oh my goodness. We're here, Gia. You always have us. Aww. I've been heartbroken before. The guy I lost my virginity to never spoke to me again after we spent the night together. I thought he loved me. Keith's cheating hurt too. I thought he loved me, but I thought wrong. I've never felt real love, not until Miles walked away. Only real true love could hurt this much. It feels like my soul has been ripped from my chest and emptiness has taken its spot. His words stung my ears. They replayed in my head on a never-ending loop. Even when I closed my eyes, I couldn't escape it. It wasn't his words of anger or those wrongful accusations, but his words of love. He claimed to have loved me since the 2nd grade, yet I hadn't a clue. I always felt it. Our true feelings were undeniable when we were alone with the butterflies. I wanted to tell him back then that I loved him too, but I was never sure. Never sure of myself. Never sure of him. If he loved me, why did he stop coming around? If he loves me, why would he let me go? Oh, if I love him, why couldn't I say it back? Oh my God, she's wearing an oversized sweater. It's worse than we thought. What are you guys doing here? Just tell us who died. Someone died? Something terrible had to have happened. You said oversized sweaters were ruining the fashion industry. And they are. Gia, we're worried. You've been missing group and ignoring our texts. Oh. I just needed a break. From what? Everything. You gotta talk to us, Gia. We won't judge. Something's up and we want to help. We've been through some of the hardest times together. You've pulled me out of one of my worst binges, and I'm always gonna do the same for you. So spill, because we're not letting you lock yourself away and lose sight of everything you worked so hard for. Go, girl. I messed up, like I always do. I truly thought I was doing the right thing, but it backfired. And I lost my chance to be with the only person I've ever... Oh, this is about that tattooed hottie, huh? He's so much more than that. You love him. I can hear it when you talk about him. It doesn't matter now. Why is it so hard for you to admit your true feelings, Gia? Do you see me? I'm a freaking mess. I F everything up. Miles is strong and smart and successful. I'm none of those things. He deserves better. Everyone's right. I have too many issues. I'm weak and impulsive. I make terrible decisions and I should have just given up when I was at the hospital. Don't say that, Gia. Jill, I've never heard you yell before. You are not weak. I remember when you checked into the hospital. I was in the room next to you and watched you fight for your life every step of the way. You pushed through every setback. You got back up after every fall. And that's the strongest thing you could have ever done. So what? You don't make the best decisions sometimes. You're growing, you're human. Your issues don't make you any less deserving of love. You know, my husband and I separated for a few months because I thought my disorder was too much of a burden for him. I almost destroyed my family over insecurities, but I slowly allowed him to love me for all my flaws and eventually realized that perfection is found in accepting your imperfections. You can still be perfect with flaws? Duh, girl, you ain't special. Everyone's got issues. Your flaws are what make you perfectly you, Gia. I wish someone told me this a lot sooner. Would have saved me a lot of heartache. If that man wants to love you, let him love you. Let yourself love him. Hell yeah. Now get up out of that ugly sweater and go get your man. But I'm comfy. Then let's just go to the cafe to spy on Daniel's new date. Ooh! Yeah, let's do that. You'll have to just go without me this time. I think I need to get home. Oh, she's going to Mariposa to get her man. What's going on? You sure you still want to go ahead with this? Don't ask again. The pain will get my mind off things. Whatever you say, man. I was hoping the pain of the needle drilling into my skin would be greater than the pain I feel within my heart. I'm always trying to find ways to mask my emotions with physical pain. That's why I've spent the last few years of my life covering my skin with all this ink and dodging punches in the ring. But nothing has ever been able to take away the agony of Gianna leaving. When I close my eyes, I almost think it was a dream. She was back for a short while, took me on a wild ride, and then was gone by the time I opened my eyes. I regret everything that came out of my mouth that night. Well, everything except I love you. There, I said it again. I did my part, I confessed, and my biggest nightmare became a reality. She had nothing to say. She just looked up to me with those big worrisome eyes, struggling with the words on the tip of her tongue. I can't force her into feeling the same for me. Maybe this is how things are supposed to be. Maybe this is yet another thing I've been wrong about and we were never meant to be like I had thought. She shouldn't be with a guy like me anyway. An accidental criminal who can't control their temper. She deserves better. I have to stay away. But I know, deep down in that soft spot, I couldn't even if I tried. Damn, they going through it. And here go Howie. God, this fridge is sad. All you guys have is this bland ass organic food. How about you whip me up something good, Ma? I'm a bit busy, honey. I have a student coming in an hour. Fine, I'll just have this leftover mac and cheese then. Put that down. I made that specially for your sister. Morning. Gia! So happy to see you out of bed, sweetheart. You even got dressed today. But will she eat this mac and cheese? Probably not. But will you find a job for the first time in your life? Probably not. Ignore him. Are you feeling better, honey? A little. I think I've taken enough of a break. I'm gonna head home. But you are home. Mariposa is where my heart is. Maybe just stay for a few more days. You've gone through a lot. Mariposa will always be there. I'm fine. I have a lot of schoolwork to catch up on and something important I need to take care of. Tell Miles we said hi. Oh my God, you're going back to him? I thought you finally came to your senses. Enough. Stop right there before you even get started. How do you guys support this? She's better off without him, Dad. His temper is out of control. He'll just end up drinking himself into an early grave like his father. Why can't you just let me be happy? He makes me happy. Really? This is your idea of happiness? You locked yourself in your room for the last 2 weeks because of him. It wasn't all his fault. I hadn't been honest with him. Don't beat yourself over it. He hasn't been honest with you either. Google his name. You'll see what I mean. Might change your mind about him. My mind has been set on him since grade school. And nothing you say will change that. Even if he wants me to leave him alone. It's for the best. We don't want someone like that to be a part of our family anyway. Ugh, I wish you weren't a part of this family. Yeah, I love you too, sis. You should have just stayed gone. You're nothing but a bum, Howie. You just hate Miles because he turned out to be better than you in every way. Shouldn't you be worried about eating? Oh, he's the worst. Get out. I was just leaving. Not you. You, Howard. I want you out of my kitchen now. Mom, if I ever hear you say something like that to your sister again, I will completely cut you off. I was just joking, Ma. Brothers and sisters bicker like that. Do you see anyone laughing? You don't joke about something like that. It's not funny in the slightest. Your sister has worked harder to maintain her recovery than you have worked on anything in your life. What do you do besides use and abuse those around you? Gosh, I spoiled you too much, and now look at you. A grown man-child who expects everything to be handed to him. I don't want to hear you asking for money again. Get a job, go back to school, something. But until you learn to respect your father and I and be nicer to Gianna, I want you out of here. You're kicking me out? But I have nowhere to go. I guess you shouldn't have wasted all that money at the strip club the other night then. The strip club? What the hell? That was supposed to be guy talk, Dad. You have money for strippers, but we're just begging us to pay for an apartment. F you. I don't need you. I'll find my own way. As you should. You'll be wishing you listened to me when he ruined your life even more. You'll all see the truth. Bye. Oh gosh, Gianna. I hope his words didn't trigger you. He doesn't faze me. You hear that? Nothing fazes our girl. Mom, Dad, I know I don't say it enough or even show it, but I love you guys. I wouldn't be where I am today without your love and support. I used to think you were all overbearing and, well, you are, but I know now it's only because you care so much. And I'm so thankful to have parents that never gave up on me. Oh, sweetheart, we love you too. Giving up was never an option. I'm not sure I'm ready to let you go back to Mariposa yet. I miss having you around the house. I'll be back to visit next week, but I really need to get back to my life. What has you so upset, Gia? Was it Miles? I thought he was good for you. But am I good for him? Daniel said pushing people away and running from my problems is just a coping mechanism to keep myself from getting hurt. But I don't want to be that way anymore. I thought for the longest I wasn't letting anything stand in the way of following my dreams. But I had to realize that I've been standing in my own way of one of my biggest dreams. And that's being with Miles. Even if he hates me forever, even if it's too late, he needs to know that I've always felt the same. Well, it's about time. It's never too late for love, my girl. Go ahead, sweetheart. I'm sure he's waiting for you to run through his door right now. I'm not so sure, Dad. This wasn't like our other fights, but he waited for me, so I can wait for him. Aww. Go get your man. Also, are we gonna get into why Nova was really upset about her parents? I mean, I know we kind of got into it, but I feel like there needed to be more. What's going on?
Miles?
What?
You weren't supposed to be here.
Oh, so you can conspire to have me killed again? Nah, I'll be at all these meetings from now on. Ooh! Where's Vinny? Did he die? Matt, what have you done? You got some balls showing up here by yourself. You sure you want to talk to me like that without your big boy tank around to protect you? You went against me. We had a deal. You broke that deal by vandalizing Metamorphosis, so I repaid you by having my dog rip your minion to shreds. I don't care about Tank. Your mother has filed for divorce. She has? She set all my shit on fire, and who knows what she'll do next. Aw, he laughed and then was sad. Gianna, she did the right thing. What is wrong with me? How much did your mother know? What else have you told her? She knows everything, Patrick. You should have known you didn't marry no dummy. You ever seen what mama bears do to protect their cubs? If I were you, I'd be very afraid. You mother... Police! FBI! Nobody move! What the F? Cops? Down! Everybody get down! We have a warrant! Ooh! I knew that bitch was a rat. I'll get you for this. Oh, shoot, Mandy? All right, pack it up, Patrick. You won't be getting anyone for a long time. Mandy?
I told you I was on your side.
Ricardo Harris, you are under... You think I give a F? I wasn't saying shit. Give me my lawyer. Mandy, hands behind your back. What? Miles Madden, right?
That's him.
You are under arrest for conspiracy to manufacture and distribute counterfeit currency. Hands behind your back. Get the F off me. I was forced into this. Tell him, Mandy. Tell him I was trying to help you take them down. He got arrested. On top of everything, he got arrested. Oh my God. Wow. So how do we get Miles out of jail? What are we gonna do at this point? Oh, Oh my gosh. And Gianna Robbins in the comments said this, y'all. Spoilers maybe. Officer Mendoza, could that be Mandy? That would explain why she's digging and trying to take down Patrick. Am I the only one who thought about this? It's all coming together now. You were spot on, correct. And shout out to you for leaving a comment, thank you. And if you want to be a comment that I read off, leave me a comment that I can read off. And also, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Let them know about this tea and drama that just happened. Oh my gosh, they arrested my man. And I don't even know that yet. And make sure you guys check out my music and merch. New music is on the way. I'm about to text my manager tomorrow about when Bestie can come out because I'm ready to release some new stuff. And I can't wait for my merch to come in the mail. So have a great day in the name of the Lord. May God bless you every step.